stored procedures can be used to insert data into existing tables also, and we're going to do that. With this type of stored procedure, there's a best practice. Always use the column list when inserting data. It's great for troubleshooting and documenting. And when you're inserting into a master detail set of tables, like the order header, which is the master to the order detail, which has referential integrity enforced, insert into the master first and then into the detail. And what I'm going to do is to use the CIAC database, and I'm creating two stored procedures, one for the header and one for the detail. You can create it as one, but that's more complicated, and this at least will get you started. So go ahead and for step one, if the stored procedure already exists, go ahead and drop it. Then declare your variables. In this case, we will have a customer ID, a scout ID, the date the order was placed, and an expected delivery date. And don't forget the data types. In the very top, I want to point out that because we have an indexed view built on this combination of tables, the ANSI nulls and quoted identifier parameters have to be set to on. Create the procedure, give it a name, declare the variables. The integrity, data integrity checks at the front. If the customer ID doesn't exist, bail out of the stored procedure. If the scout ID doesn't exist, bail out of the stored procedure. If the expected delivery date is less than the order date, return an error, and this was a request from the auditing department. Else, create the new order header record. Test the stored procedure. Test a normal date range, a delivery date which is later than the order date. And there we go. The new order record, the new order header record. Do a normal date range with the delivery date the same as the order date. Should be allowable. There we go. And number 38, there we go. And an abnormal date range where the delivery date precedes the order date should throw the error, and certainly it does. A non-existent customer throws the error, and the non-existent scout also throws the error, which is very good. Now we're going to go do the order details stored procedure. Once again, if it exists, drop it. Set ANSI nulls and quoted identifier to on, because we've got an indexed view built on these two tables. This is the child of the master-child pair. Create the procedure and give it a name. Declare the variables and the data types. If the order ID doesn't exist in the order header table, then return an error. If the cookie ID doesn't exist, return an error. Otherwise, create the detail record and test. Normal insertion, all values are valid. There we go. We've got that. And here's my record with the new order detail line. A non-existent order ID throws the error. A non-existent cookie type throws the error. Then you want to grant permissions to both of these stored procedures, to the DB executor role or to public, and that's all there is to it.